Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki and today I'm doing a pick a card reading. As the title says, this reading is about what you've learned from a previous relationship and how you are healing and moving forward into your next relationship. I did want to do a little shout out to my friend Kara over at Nautical Creations. She made me this gorgeous organ, and if you're interested in something like this, I don't know if she's doing custom pieces right now, but she does have a lot on her Etsy page, and I will have those linked down below. So please, guys, go ahead and check her out. She's a really great friend of mine, and I love what she made for me. So yeah, check her out. In the description down below, I'll have a link to her Etsy shop. So if you just want to take a second to pick a pile, whichever one calls out to you, we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Alright guys, hopefully you've taken a moment and picked your pile, and we'll get right into this reading. Alright, pile number 1, this reading is for you. Okay, so I feel like in your last relationship, whomever it may have been with, I feel like what I see from this spread is that they were very much so like a party person, someone who is very outgoing, someone who was very social, someone who was flirty, someone that definitely, I feel like they had a lot of options before they met you, and they were someone who enjoyed that almost in a way where it was like they were obsessed with how much attention and how much options that they had. And I feel like they were kind of more of like a naive, kind of spontaneous, someone who just goes out there and does whatever the heck they want without fear. Someone who is very fearless in a sense. Someone who could get what they wanted easily. Someone who things were very easy for this person that you were with. However, I feel like they went through a lot of cycles, or they were going through a cycle when they met you, possibly trying to get away from this party lifestyle, this player lifestyle. And I feel like when you guys met, they were just kind of transitioning into someone a little bit different than who you were originally attracted to. I feel like for this group, I feel like you guys are very attracted to that type of player, like kind of like the chase, kind of like trying to manifest this person to be yours type of thing. And I feel like in a way they wanted, when they met you, they wanted to get out of their like partying lifestyle, their, you know, almost kind of like an immature, childish lifestyle that they were living in. I feel like they did try and work on themselves. I feel like they were trying to improve themselves and be the best person for you. However, they had their demons. They had their things that just would always make them go back to their old ways constantly. But they really did try. This relationship, whoever it was, they definitely did try to work on themselves and put in the work and make that change and cycle into a new type of person. I almost feel like for some of you, you might have had, like, we have the let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. I almost feel like for some of you in this reading that you almost were trying to force them to change themselves, to change their ways, to you kind of put this pressure on them to be a different person than who they were, and they did want to change for you. But in a way, the more you tried to control who they were, it almost made them pull away from you a little bit. I feel like this love connection has ended, that you guys have separated. I feel like you guys have ended things. I feel like for this pile, I feel like this relationship definitely helped you to relax and to let go of the control issues that you had, because you saw in them this beautiful person. You saw how fun they were and how energetic that they were, and I feel like it helped you let loose a little bit more. I feel like you also may have had some jealousy issues in the past with this person. I feel like this person could have been a very flirtatious person, or many people were constantly flirting with them. And this caused you to have a lot of jealousy issues. You kind of felt like insecure about if they were loyal to you or if they were being honest with you 100%. And I feel like this was a constant cycle for this relationship. I feel like there were episodes of jealousy, and there was episodes of controlling one another. I feel like this relationship, you guys went in like fully into it. Maybe it even like progressed really fast, like faster than a normal relationship. I feel like this kind of came about really, really quickly. And there was a lot of baggage that needed to be let go of. And you both tried. You both really did try to make this relationship work. But it's hard to change someone from their ways. It's hard to change a person to be something that you want. It's hard to, change people. People can change, absolutely, but they have to do it on their own terms. It can't be something that is forced upon them. Like I said, I feel like this person did make effort to change for you, but in the end, I don't think it works out. I don't think that this relationship is going to work out. I feel like there was a time and place for this. But you've learned to be yourself out of this relationship. And we have the answers you need are coming. So I feel like for this group, you will get closure from this relationship. I feel like maybe that's something that you're looking for, is closure, because it wasn't like a bad breakup. There wasn't any cause of it other than just two different people having two different lifestyles and having two different views on life. And so it just kind of ended. I feel like you guys did just separate, but I feel like the answers and the closure that you need is coming. I feel like this relationship has helped you become a more free spirit. I feel like you go out and have fun and let loose more often now. And I feel like that's what you needed out of this relationship, was to enter into this new cycle and to just let go of, the control issues that you had, the jealousy that you had. I feel like you also put in work in this relationship, and it definitely developed your character and your sense of self. And this relationship was very good for you. I mean, I do see positives out of this. I do see that you will find happiness, even though it may never feel good to ever, lose someone or break up with someone, but I feel like you will shift your vibration into a more playful lifestyle, and you're going to heal from this, and you're going to get closure, and you're just going to go out and you're going to have fun and manifest a whole new life, a whole new relationship. I feel like for this group, you just need to go out there and put yourself out there. Don't be afraid. So whatever it is, whatever might come your way, just take a leap of faith. Make sure that you're putting out the energy that you want to receive. I feel like that's very important for you guys. So whatever may come out of this, just remember to have fun and take life less seriously and more lightly. I feel like you guys are on the path of finding yourself and finding happiness within yourself to attract your next relationship. Alright guys, those are the messages I have for you, pile number 1. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day, and I wish you all the best. Thank you so much. How's it going, pile number 2? Let's see what messages these cards have for you guys. Okay, so this is in regards to a previous relationship and what you have grown and healed out of that relationship. So for you guys, I feel like this relationship had its struggles. I feel like one of you or both of you, because we have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, I feel like both of you felt like bored in the relationship. I felt like you guys didn't appreciate, or one of you didn't appreciate the other. I get a sense that they were so focused on either their job or you were focused on your job that they didn't realize what they had in a way. I feel like one of you didn't realize what you had. You kind of took it for granted, or they took you for granted, because at the time, I feel like their focus was more on, you know, possibly, like I said, their job. Maybe they were focused on like a business that they were starting. They were putting all their time and energy into something other than the relationship. And this could go either way. It could go for either you guys watching or the person that you are thinking of. So I feel like their focus was more on something other than this relationship. Like with the Four of Cups, we have this woman. She's looking down at these cups and she's just like, I don't want these cups. These cups are not what I wanted, and it's, you know, I'm just sick of this. Why can't I ever have something that I want? And meanwhile, she's so focused on these cups that she has in front of her that she's not happy with, that she doesn't realize that this cup right here is coming out of the sky, offering her something beautiful. And I feel like that could have gone either way for you. Like, they were so caught up in whatever they were focused on that they didn't realize what they had, and what they wanted was right in front of their face. But I do feel like a sense of distraction from the relationship. And then the other one was just fully into the relationship and fully like demanding some type of love and affection from the other, and the other was just not providing it in the way that they wanted. I do feel like this connection was a strong connection though. However, I feel like in some sense, maybe in the beginning, this started off as, you know, a very loving and passionate relationship, and then life just got in the way. Hobbies, career, job, something got in the way of this relationship, and it brought out, you know, this lack of interest and this dissatisfaction. And I feel like this is a constant cycle in the relationship, where you were going from like a very passionate and loving relationship to a, you know, kind of loveless relationship without the focus being on the relationship. And this could have been going on throughout this, however long this relationship lasted. I also feel like maybe this person, whenever they got distracted or whenever you got distracted, it was almost like an addiction, something that you became obsessed with, because we have the card codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So maybe in this relationship, it could have been alcohol or drugs that were pulling your partner away from you, and causing issues and rifts in this relationship. We also have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So that could have been how you felt. You could have felt like there's not enough love between you guys to keep this going. This just isn't ever going to work. And out of this, I feel like this sparked a lot of like passion and focus on things beyond your relationship. I also feel like for some of you, possibly there was another person involved. I'm not sure which side that could have been on. It could have been you, or it could have been your partner. But I feel like it's possible that you just weren't getting the love that you thought you deserved, you know, the love that you do deserve in a relationship. And you met someone else and you just moved on. You moved on to the next. We have be bold and make the first move. So there could be this other person that you're interested in. If this relationship wasn't working out, then maybe you should seek other options. I feel like you do have, for some of you, you have your mind on someone else. We have the Knight of Wands, which is like someone who's very energetic and passionate and just going towards what they want and what they deserve fearlessly. So I feel like for most of you, or some of you at least, you know what you deserve, you know your worth, and you know that this relationship you were in wasn't enough for you, wasn't enough love and chemistry or attraction. to maintain this relationship? Where are you being called to journey to? So if there's someone on your mind, I feel like just go for it. Where are you being called to journey to? So just go for it. Be bold, make the first move, find the love that you deserve. Because I do feel like everyone deserves love, but this right here, I just feel like there wasn't enough there to keep this relationship stable. For you guys, I feel like you're breaking out of that cycle. You're breaking free of whatever like emotions and baggage this relationship has caused, and you're ready to just move the heck on. You aren't holding back. You aren't waiting. You aren't, gonna, I feel like for this group, I feel like a strong, I feel like a very strong energy where you guys just don't sit around and wait for things to work out. You are ready to take action. You're ready to move on. You're ready to be bold, make the first move. You're ready to go on this journey and move out of this cycle of not feeling like it's enough. You want love, and I feel like you guys have a person on your mind, and you're moving past this previous relationship very quickly. I don't see you mourning the end of this relationship for very long. I feel like this group here for pile number 2, you are absolutely moving away from this, moving on, whatever it is. You got a lot of cup energy, so I feel like you just need, for this group, you guys are very emotionally driven, passion driven, and to be with someone that it focuses more on like money and status and whatnot just wasn't working for you. All right, my lovely people, that is the reading and the messages for pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, go ahead and give that like button a smash, and I hope to see you guys in the next pick a card readings. How's it going, pile number 3? Let's see what messages the cards have for you. All right, pile 3. How are you lovely people today? Okay, pile 3, the messages that I'm seeing for you guys in this reading. I feel like this is a heavy group. I'll start with that. I feel like this is definitely, this previous relationship that you're thinking of was definitely something that took a toll on you. Something that very much so brought you a lot of anxiety, depression, and it really, I don't feel like this relationship was a positive relationship, whatever you're moving away from. I feel like this person we're thinking of, this person is a very go-getter. They like to get what they want, and they like to almost flaunt it and yell to the top of the world that look what I got, like almost like it's a prize. Like they treated you like you were a prize and possession rather than someone who is just deserving of love. I feel like this brought in a lot of mental toll. I feel like this relationship took a mental toll on you altogether. This person likes to be in control. I feel like this person was very controlling. I feel like this person viewed you as a, like I said before, I feel like they viewed you as like a trophy rather than a human being deserving of love. And this is not a light topic at all. They could have been abusive in many ways. Mostly I'm seeing mental abuse, but it could have been other forms of abuse as well. And this relationship wasn't a loving relationship. I don't feel like this relationship was a easy relationship to go through. I do want you to know that you are a beautiful, divine human being worthy of love, and this relationship does not define who you are. If you're in this relationship, I feel like you need to let go. You need to break the chain. And I feel like right now you either had just manifested a way to get out of this, or you are currently in the process of getting out of this relationship. I mean, we have pay attention to red flags. These signs are cautioning you. So when you first started this relationship with this person, you might have thought that. You might have seen certain traits in this person that definitely triggered some red flags for you. But the way that they treated you like they were their everything, that you were perfect, you were amazing, but only for show, unfortunately. I don't think them doing that was out of love. I think it was more for like show, to kind of show off what they had. And this really did bring a lot of pain and suffering, anxiety, sleepless nights, you know, just completely broke you down mentally. And they're like a controlling person. I feel like in this relationship, they could have been the type of person that demanded things from you, or tried to make you a certain way. And we have the Six of Swords, and I feel like you're leaving this, you're getting out of this, you're moving away because you know this relationship did not bring you happiness. It's hard to like look at these cards and see the imagery on the Six of Swords. So, I mean, this is you moving away. This is you getting out of this relationship that brought you sadness and depression and many other things. I pulled this card out too, so that way you can see what the Nine of Swords looks like. I mean, I feel like this relationship was not a positive relationship. But this is you. This is you. You are a divine, beautiful person, and you deserve love. You are a natural, motherly person. Maybe in some ways you wanted to care for this person. You wanted to heal this person. And in the process, it only broke you down even more. But you and your loved ones are safe. You are safe, and you're going to move out of this. And I feel like we have new love. And I don't want to say that maybe for this group you're even ready for that, but love is on the way. The love that you deserve. That could be self-love. I feel like this group really needs to focus on healing themselves and loving themselves, because you are not the person that they tried to make you feel like. But I feel like you will be healing out of this, and it'll take however long it is needed for you, and you're moving on to a new future without this person. But most importantly, you need to feel safe. You deserve love. And you know that. You know that. But sometimes you just have to remind yourself of that and not let the mental toll that this relationship took on you to bring down other moments of happiness. Because you are safe, a beautiful person, a loving person, a maternal person, and this relationship only made you realize your worth and what you deserve and how you deserve to be loved. And the sky is the limit from here. I also feel like you guys, by speaking your truth, you guys can help others heal and remind others that they are also deserving of this type of love and just general safety in their lives. So I wish you guys the best. I hope you're happy, safe, and healthy. And I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing day. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Bye-bye.